Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Studio. And where today we're gonna be taking a look in the Everline Lagoon Comic Studio. And nothing is absolutely. It has three categories on for some sort of series, and for some sort of available categories for around here. And it wasn't going to be for showing up some spoilers we to do and all we're gonna be trying to say, and before we might able to be for and reaching to the end of this video, and probably it's absolutely going to be for the Everline Lagoon Comic Studio. It was its name, and we're gonna be starting with some characters, but things aren't going to be look like this before. It was some kind of mix for a little bit of some kind of unknown thing or some sort of unknown reasons like this. And sometimes it contains for much more cringier like those things that I'm probably not should be able to do. And what if I'm gonna be set restrictions around for the age of 16 viewers to access this comic studio, and I'm not gonna be going to meant to be for this time as well. So we're gonna be starting with the characters, as I didn't know for some sort of name, because these names are probably unknown, but sometimes that does not able to be showing this. So let's start it with this character. As we scroll down and see this, we probably this thing is well. So it's not that kind of unknown name. She just exists for around here, and look at her identity for some sort of these things as well. So the references for the differences, like just probably was a Cookie Run reference for something that isn't going to be linked around. It's just pretty unreal for it to do it as well. The next character could be this. Another one for some sort of. She works in the illegal facility or Smith. What on earth is absolutely doing this? Working for some sort of. For an unknown company for something as well? And finally, this. And it was probably to do this for some sort of like this. I'm probably not sure. And the description says, I seek justice. Next up is the Lagoon Spawn, and it probably isn't going to be for around here. So, this is not the siblings like this as well. It's not my siblings. These are the girls that they were born like triplets or something as well. As they say, why do all of them look familiar or similar to Ellis or the Elsie? Are they all siblings, or it's just way more complicated? Into the alternate LC. The Lagoon Spawn is absolutely the water people that was born from the Everline Lagoon. Not said how, not say why. But probably it's not gonna be telling you why. It wasn't probably exist around the world and the other kinds of universe as well. So let's take a look for a round of this person as well. I really think this is probably for some sort of just trying to live a normal life set in the description. And I never felt that I really thought that this person wasn't going to be some sort of a little bit for those things. And that must be for some sort of alright, this isn't going to be such as a little bit for a real thing. And we probably think this is some kind of parental guidelines. And mixing with for some sort of small anime, some small things as well, manga, and mix some Cookie Run faces into their faces as well. Anime faces like them isn't going to be such as a little bit for around here. So, and finally, some of those characters, and I just turn on the spoilers on in case of it. So as I scroll down, And this thing is absolutely rude and misunderstood. And I'm probably sure there are many more characters as well. It's absolutely for the necessariest. And what is this absolutely character called? Nice lady. Please don't push her away. Luns don't do that to your childhoods. Besides, I'm probably not sure. That should be including besties. And what is this absolutely for some kind of for a pre-soldier as well. So he never wanted to be a prince. Because around here, and I'm probably sure that we're not able to be thinking not as well. So, last two characters to go. It's a little bit weird that never being a prince as well. And this is absolutely for some more sprites. But I'm not thinking it is as well for some sort of people into the storylines. And I couldn't be able to be showing like those things like we probably before. Next up, we got some of the props, and we got 3 relics. There's nothing over here, and I don't really know this. That must be going to be the same as this. The effects could be for magical things. I mean, magical things as well. So you mean magical effects? And what about one of those things? And it's just the same as well. And finally, the backgrounds could be for some sort of space background, including for some sort of surgery station, or I mean, surgery room from the Incineramoid. I'm not sure. This is not pretty real from Incineramoid, like those things. Lagoon spawn and the future pasta. Wait, this is absolutely the same place for some sort of thing, as I never gonna be mentioned possible to do this as well. And finally, the city highlights and some lounge stuff as well. Modern bedrooms or something as well. Finally, that's it. If I'm gonna be making for just a little bit as well. But as you can see here, Everline Lagoon is owned by Aqua. All of the characters and sprites are drawn by herself, and all backgrounds have credit to Google Images, since I suck at drawing backgrounds for now. Oh my gosh, what an idiot for just as well. So, because of drawing for some sort of backgrounds isn't going to be from you, it was. And guess what? I just did drawing for some backgrounds, getting worse as well. But I still can to do this by myself. Alright, so let's get things started. Instead of using crossovers, we're now able to be using some of the characters for some kind of a little bit else, but nothing instead around for the backgrounds as well. So I'll be right back, and before we're gonna be end of this video, so let's get to around for those 3 slabs like those things as well. So I'll be right back in a moment. After a few minutes of using one of those crossovers from them on as well, the results could be that we added almost all of the characters as well. Probably not instead this. We had 3 backgrounds from for Daniel Ropa as well, and Friday Night Funkin' as well. Or probably should I say that we didn't absolutely getting of this background from that really don't know what it is from Daniel Ropa as well. I'm probably sure it's some sort of I don't really think this isn't going to be from Rhythm Heaven, and these backgrounds from Friday Night Funkin' as well. So these were probably characters and more props that completely added Officer Barry, a limousine, and probably a grandpa kid, and some less of some sort of cozy cafe characters beyond those 3. Including such as for some sort of for a mini car and probably this, and I'm sure this is absolutely that we're in some sort of those things as well. Even added these characters from the Lagoon Lake, and it was absolutely went up into the surface, but I just really don't think that we just probably added 3 of those things, or I'm not very sure. We just probably added one of those crossovers, and let's start right here. So, and for some sort of inside of the mall like this, we got a limousine, and probably we added a limousine because, right, probably those some of the characters like these, including Officer Barry. Right behind them must be a limousine over here. And outside of the school in the front entrance, there must be for 3 of those characters. Elsie's were probably going to be headed hell all the way for round itself. That must be for 2 characters, like from I don't really think that must be a total drama island, and probably for some sort of cozy cafe person like this. And for some sort of the streets, we got probably 2 persons like that before. We got Logan and Nago. Logan and Nago. So we probably, that must be Aqua. And probably Aqua was the creator, was probably ourselves. Aquamarine is another one. So some of these characters are Seven, Nixie, Horizon, Mooney, Luna, Logan, and Nagol. Logan and Nagol, there must be Logan over here for something as well. So probably that could be the end of this video for something. And I couldn't be absolutely asking for it to do this, to link a description for below for as well. But I still keep on looking for some crossovers for itself, but I'm not going to be continuing for this thing as before. If you were shocked around of this video, but probably don't go into this channel for something as well and tell everyone. Don't not able to be telling everyone and leaving no in the comments for around here for such as a little bit of thing. So if you'd like to check it out of this comic studio, make sure the link is in the description below, and check it out for this channel in description below. I mean, check it out of this for the main website as well, and especially that you must become for an age of 18 viewers to view of this comic studio, or 16 viewers, 16 years old and viewers as well, or some sort of older teenagers or something to access this comic studio. So thanks again for watching and for all your support. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later.